First, I want to thank everybody for taking the time out of their busy day to join me on this special occasion. It means a lot to me that you are here. Having your support, your love, and guidance is without question invaluable. So I appreciate you all being here. And I also want to give special thanks to my wife Marlis, my son Sam, and my daughter Erin for all of your love and support. You give me meaning and purpose in my life. You inspire me every day. And I just want to say thank you, and I love you guys. I've been at this location since I was 10 months old. My family moved here in July of 1964. I've lived here ever since, except for the 4 years I went away to SUNY New Paltz. This has been my home. It is a monument to my parents' American dream. I learned everything about life inside those doors, growing up with my brothers and my sisters, growing up in this neighborhood and in this community. This is what makes me me. My mom and my dad were Depression-era kids. My father was delivered from the tough streets of Charlestown, Massachusetts, to the green mountains of southern Vermont, where he met a beautiful blonde-haired, blue-eyed country girl that he nicknamed Shug, which was short for sugar. They got married. He went off to war, served his country with the United States Marines, and fought in the Battle of Iwo Jima. So we grew up listening to all of these stories and learned that, you know, we live in the best country in the world. My mother would always say you could be anything you want to be because of the country that you live in. I'm proud to say that I went to public schools, the North Colony schools, Bout Hill School, Shaker Junior High School, and Shaker High School. And my son is now at Shaker High School, having gone through Bout Hills and Shaker Junior High School. And my daughter is at Bout Hill School. And so later on this year, in June, I will say goodbye to Bout Hill School for the second time in my life. I don't know how many people can say that their kids have gone through the same school system that they went through. I'm running for the state assembly because I believe I'm the best candidate for the position. I've worked for Assemblyman Bob Riley now for 7 years. I'm an Albany County Legislator. I was first elected in 1992, and then later on was defeated, came back, and have been elected 3 times since. I believe that experience and my experience working for Bob Riley as his Chief of Staff has positioned me to be the best person to succeed him moving forward in this new district. I'm excited about the challenges that are ahead, and I'm ready to take them on. I'm proud to say I'm an independent-minded legislator. I'm not afraid to fight for what I believe in. I've had success at the county legislature level. I've worked to end predatory towing in Albany County when for months and months a tow truck company was coming into 3 apartment complexes every single night, taking people's cars away from them without any cause, costing people on average about $150 just to get their cars back. We put a stop to it with my law, and I'm proud of that. I also passed legislation to allow grocery stores to modernize their item pricing technology so that they could move forward and Albany County could move forward on a level playing field. And since that law has been in effect, by the way, we've had 1 ShopRite open up, an announcement of a second in Colony, and another one, Trader Joe's being announced to be open on Wolf Road. So item pricing, having Albany County as the only county that had this arcane law, when we took that away with my legislation, that opened the door for new economic development and opportunities that I think will benefit all of us in Albany County. Now there are 3 areas that I want to touch upon that I think will be my focus if I'm elected to the State Assembly. The first is that I think it's very important that we focus more on economic development, like the item pricing legislation that I talked about a few minutes ago. Obviously, helping small businesses is really the key. Small business is the engine of our economy, and we must do a lot. We must do more to unshackle them, allow them to do what they do best in whatever capacity that they're in business for. Secondly, I want to talk about public education. I want to talk about teachers and public employees. I'm a strong advocate for public education. I believe that New York State lately has taken on the idea of bashing teachers and scapegoating public employees. I find that to be sickening, and I will be a vocal advocate for pushing back on any kind of teacher bashing, public education bashing, and scapegoating the public employees. I say that simply because in the Capital District, we have an economy that is in large part supported with public employees. You cannot go down a single street in Albany County or in the town of Colony and not have a public employee as your neighbor. And these folks send their kids to school, they go to our restaurants, they go to our retail outlets, they pay their taxes. So I just think we need to support our public employees and stop the scapegoating. It's not the public employees who have caused the economic downturn that we're still dealing with today. And I will be an advocate, a vocal advocate for public employees and teachers if I'm elected to the State Assembly. And lastly, I just want to say that that the way we finance campaigns is the single greatest problem that I think we face in New York State and nationwide. When a candidate like myself, clearly middle class, I have to now start the process of fundraising probably every single day from now until election day. And if I'm successful enough for primary day, to win primary day, I'll have to do that again. We have to take steps to reform our public education system in New York State. That will be a mission of mine if I'm elected to the State Assembly. We have to get money out of politics and give everybody an equal opportunity to serve their communities at any level of government. And that will be a major focus of my campaign. So I want to say that this home, my home, my neighborhood, like I said, I've lived here my entire life, has given me the support and encouragement to reach and work and succeed in life. And I'm excited about the opportunity. I announced my candidacy officially right now for the State Assembly in the 110th Assembly District. Thank you all for your support. For being here.